If you're serious about turning Zed Run into a money-making venture, you're going to need to strategize like a pro. That's why we've compiled some of the very best Zed Run strategies to guarantee you wins when you race. Zed Run can be pretty daunting at first, so here's what you need to know to succeed and win races, starting with classes and distances. Racing classes. Before picking a race, you'll need to consider your horse's class. Zed Run races are divided up into 5 main classes, free races, and a special class known as Griffin. The class system's primary purpose is to prevent strong horses from competing against weak horses. And it's all pretty self-explanatory, but here's a quick little rundown. Class 1 is the hardest class, ranging all the way down to Class 5, which is the easiest. Free races are often split out into individual classes, but are also typically less competitive. Griffin races are a unique race class that only unraced horses are able to compete in. After competing in their Griffin race, horses must then complete 9 discovery races, which are used to establish the horse's starting class. It's at this point that they're able to move on to Class 1 through 5. A Class 1 horse isn't allowed to compete against horses of a lower class, as that would be unfair to other horses competing in the race. That being said, if you're feeling particularly cocky, a Class 3 horse is permitted to race above in a Class 1 race, but your odds of winning will be pretty slim. Race distances. Race distances are the single most important thing to consider when racing your horse. This is because every horse has a preferred distance that they would like to race, but you'll have to figure out what that distance is. The majority of horses will do just fine at 1 to 3 distances, but will likely fail miserably at just about every other distance. To figure out what distance your horse will excel at, the game has incorporated a flame feature. Flames tend to indicate which 3 horses in a race are strongest in that distance. So if your horse is getting a lot of flame at a particular distance, you should probably keep racing your horse at that distance in the future. Again, the majority of horses will only race well at 1 or 2 distances, so find your horse's best race distance and stick to it. Knowing your horse. It'll take at least 30 to 40 races to get a decent idea of what your horse is working with. To research horses in a more economically friendly way, you can use tools like Haku, Zed Tools, and Know Your Horse. These platforms let you research any horse that's on the market. Each one will provide you with data, graphs, charts, references, and speed scores. When racing, it's also a good idea to be on the lookout for your horse's sweet spot. Typically, this is the distance when your horse gets the most flame, as mentioned earlier. 2 other race performance indicators to look for are your horse's stamina level and race performance. The greater these indicators are, the more likely it is that your horse will place higher in the race. Horse shapes. Horses that consistently get first or last place every time are called U-shaped horses. They either win or lose every race, which means that they'll normally stay in their class and not promote to the next level very often. But this is actually a good thing because they can earn a significantly higher profit margin throughout their lifetime. A-shaped horses are strong horses that aren't able to secure a win, but also perform too well to fall into last place. These horses usually have a negative return on investment, as you only ever get paid if you come in first, second, or third. Additionally, you only ever get demoted to easier race classes if you come in 11th or 12th, so these horses tend to earn very little over time. Clearly, the U-shaped horses are going to be the moneymakers. Knowing the competition and patience. Before you join a race, take a second to see who has already registered. Use the previously mentioned tools like Know Your Horse to see the rate of fire for the horses registered in that race. Steer clear from tough competition, and don't throw your money away unnecessarily. Patience is the most important thing you should cultivate if you want to succeed. You don't want to just join a race if you don't think you're going to have a real chance of performing well in it. It's better to wait for races you know you'll be able to win. Overall, if you learn your horse's strengths, study the competition, and enter your horse into races strategically, you can maximize your chances of winning and earning money in Zed Run. On the other hand, if you'd like to earn money with breeding instead of racing, check out our video guide on the subject here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.